Accessing credit is not a level playing field, and post-2008, rules around lending became stricter and less equitable. However, AI company Vesta Insights is working to make credit more accessible by tackling existing biases and inefficiencies in the financial sector. The CEO and founder, Veronica Breene, joins me now. Veronica, welcome.
Thank you.
Now, what do you think the biggest inequalities around access to credit are, and what groups are most marginalised?
I think probably younger people are struggling more to get credit. And then we also see from the research that if you're self-employed, freelancers, single-parent households, these are really the populations that are struggling to get credit because of a lack of understanding of their financial needs.
Why do you think they're seen as higher risk?
They're seen as higher risk because traditionally what is required is long-term view of income. So people want to see that you have a regular income coming in at a regular time. And this is not necessarily how people operate now. Often they have multiple sources of income and they have fluctuating income. And this is where this kind of rule-based approach that traditionally happens in lots of banks and lending institutions is really is excluding these populations of people.
Now, we all read a lot about AI and the advantages that it can bring. How can AI help financial institutions in this regard?
I think AI can really help with improving decision making. The idea of credit is that we want to include the most amount of people to get access to credit and to get the credit that they actually need. And from a mathematical perspective, this is really an optimization problem. So this is really prime for artificial intelligence. And the fact that AI can make better credit decisions than a human is not even up for debate now. We absolutely know that's true. So in terms of accuracy of actual decision making, AI really is the answer. Where we're struggling here is to get organisations and lending institutions who have embedded processes and an embedded culture of relying on either rule-based approach or underwriters to actually change their practice. And that is where the real challenge lies, not necessarily in developing a model that has a higher accuracy than a human.
Now, AI has become exponentially more prevalent over the last few years, but not everyone has embraced it. And there's still elements of trepidation and mistrust. What's your view on this?
I think it has become hugely popular. If we look at the AI lending market, that's now valued at $11 billion, an increase of 48% in the last 4 years as well. But however, institutions are really struggling to actually adopt the technology, especially the larger organizations. And this really comes down to trust and confidence. They have operating models which are very profitable, which have been embedded in their organizations for years. So really the challenge for companies like mine is how do we build that trust and confidence? And I think the ways that we're doing that are looking to use explainable techniques, looking to use shadow models, and really also looking to take a step-by-step approach.
Now, you talked about explainable technology. What is explainable AI and how can it help?
What explainable AI is, it's a suite of techniques that looks to create human understandable insights as to why AI is operating. So why is it actually making those decisions? Not just giving you a decision, but really explaining that. And from an academic perspective, what it looks to do is provide transparency to models. So what are the actual features or factors that are driving decisions? So there's a real education piece that goes with explainable AI that helps people build trust and confidence to actually make that kind of big change.
Veronica Breene, thank you very much.
Thank you.